Hey dudes, CI here. So I was intrigued by what Marcus was talking about Monday. He was talking about this girl he had a crush on, and he wasn't sure how to approach her. He wasn't sure whether to ask her out or how to find out if she was interested in him. And it was really intriguing because, we've all been there. I think that if you're a self-labeled nerd, being afraid of this sort of thing is like that's almost a requirement, right? You can't be smooth with the ladies and call yourself a nerd, can you? Is that allowed? Are you allowed to call yourself a nerd if you're like really smooth and you're really good at talking to people that you're interested in? I'm not sure you are. I know that I've been a nerd for a long time now, and I've always been afraid of women. If I were gay, I suppose I'd probably be afraid of men. And if I were bisexual, I'd be afraid of everyone. So I sort of was thinking about Marcus's problem, what to do about this girl that he's got a crush on, and an idea occurred to me, and I want to run this past you guys. I feel like I may have found a way, an interesting way to ask out a girl or a boy or whoever you're interested in, ask them out without actually asking them out. It's like the chicken's way to ask them out. And I'm going to throw it at you and see if you guys agree. If you think this is a great idea, it would totally work, or if it's the worst idea you've ever heard. Maybe this is something Marcus can do with the girl he's interested in. We'll see. But here's the idea. Instead of going up to ask a girl out, and I keep saying ask a girl out, but of course I mean whatever you're interested in. That's who you're talking about. Somebody that you are interested in. Instead of just walking up to them and asking them out, or instead of just walking up to them and saying, hey, I like you. I think you're just awesome. Because who wants to do that? It's terrifying. So instead of doing that, here's an idea. What if you went up to them and you said, hey, listen, I just want to tell you something. If you were to ever ask me out, I would totally say yes. And they would be like, what, huh? Are you asking me out? No, I'm not asking you out. I'm saying that if you ever asked me out, I would say yes. What do you guys think of that idea? It's kind of like a sort of a backwards way of doing it. It's a sneaky way of doing it. And it's got a couple advantages. One, you're not actually asking them out. Two, you are letting them know that you're interested, but without being, aggressive? Is that the right word about it? Or really active about it? You're sort of being passive about it. And three, if you just sort of immediately walk away or, say goodbye, that gives them time to think about it. They don't have to feel the pressure of immediately saying, yes, I'll go out with you. No, I won't go out with you. They can sort of walk away and say, what? Oh, CI's interested in me? Am I interested in him? Ooh, I need to give this some thought. And then maybe once the idea's in their head, they'll be like, you know something? Maybe I should ask him out. And there's also the added advantage of sort of mixing up the gender roles. I'm not real pleased with the fact that it's always the boy that's got to ask the girl out. I feel like that's a gender role from the 1920s. We're way past that. The girl let's put some of the onus on her. Let's put the ball in her court. And if you're a boy and you try this technique, that's what you're doing. So as I imagine this hypothetically, it makes a lot of sense. And it solves a lot of problems. And it might actually work. But I've never actually put it into action and don't know if I ever will. I'm just throwing the idea out at you guys. See what you think. Think it's a great idea? Think it's the worst idea ever? Do you think it would work? And do you think Marcus should try it with this girl he's interested in? I look forward to hearing what you think. All right, guys, that's it from me. I'll see you next week.